So, we undoubtedly, undoubtedly, is that the word?
Yeah, that's the word.
There's no doubt that we're making history here in this room in Grapeland, Texas today. Isn't that right?
We absolutely are.
That's right. The first podcast in Grapeland.
What?
Ever.
It's it's the first podcast ever. Were you confused about that?
It's the first one.
Oh.
This is the only podcast. Yay! So I'm curious, what brings y'all here to Coffee Talk Podcast Studios today?
Here to make history.
Really?
And have lots of fun.
What kind of history are you trying to make?
Well, it's the first one ever, isn't it?
This is the first history as well? I didn't even know that. Wow.
The first podcast.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is this podcast called? You know, this is the first podcast that has to have a catchy name.
This is Coffee Talk.
Welcome to Coffee Talk. So we have a bunch of coffees and teas and lemonades with us today. The podcast is called Coffee Talk, so it seems very fitting that we drink coffee with the podcast.
I agree.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So,
Except for me.
So, yeah, you're
I'm the
special.
outsider.
Yes, you have lemonade. Is that right? What flavor lemonade do you have?
It is raspberry, I believe.
Blue raspberry.
Let's take a taste test. Excellent.
You're very far away from your mic. I'm sorry. You're like
muffled.
3 feet away from it.
It's okay.
It's okay. Okay. My bad. So, what would you rate that?
Probably a good 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
That's
Okay,
pretty
that's
good.
it's a very
Very good.
high.
Okay.
Very
It's
high
a high
rating.
score. Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, and what's the other flavor? It's peach.
It's peach?
Peach.
Okay. I'm going to try it out. Wow. Very nice.
Okay, what is?
Definitely a 9 out of 10.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So which one's better?
I know I said 9, but they're both pretty good. No, I'm going to say the peach is better.
Peach is better. Okay.
I agree.
Okay, and for the coffees with us, we have caramel coffee.
Should we try ours now?
Yeah, I guess we
Okay.
should. We need to start at the same time. Cheers. Yes. Okay. Yum.
Delicious.
That was very loud.
Steven, what would you rate that?
You put me on the spotlight here. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Y'all didn't have a very exciting reaction.
No, you should have rated it off my gulp,
I'm
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely solid 7.
Okay, and what about you? What do you think?
I think it was maybe a little 6. It could have been a little
6?
bit better.
Okay. I would say like a 6.5, a 7.
Yeah.
That seems very reasonable. Shout out. We have a very special shout out. Jackson Daniels' mother, Miss Erica Daniels. She helped us put all of this together. None of this would be possible without her. We would also like to thank all of the school board, and along with Dr. Moss and Miss Johnson and Miss Kincaid for all helping us put this together. And Miss Talara Flory.
Sincere appreciation
Sincere.
to Miss Talara Flory Cox.
Can we do the cheer sound effect, please? Ad time. Today's episode of Coffee Talk is sponsored by Soulshine Brew and Bakery. You might know them for their delicious snow cones, but you might not know that they also do delicious baked goods such as cookies and cakes and pastries. They also have many types of coffees, different flavors of teas, and a wide variety of lemonade, as you can see here. But the best part is they're located right here in Grapeland, Texas. Their address is 120 East Chestnut Street in Grapeland, Texas. Or, if you would like the baked goods, you can message on Facebook under the account Soulshine Brew and Bakery. Or you can call them at 903-922-4162. Thank you again for sponsoring the podcast, and we are back to Coffee Talk. You did it! You did the sound effect. Anytime somebody hears about the podcast and they come up to us, they typically have this question. And the question would be,
What is
What
it?
are y'all doing?
what is this podcast? So Stephen Robert Streetman, would you like to maybe tell the audience a little bit about
I would
the
absolutely love to.
the first podcast is?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
We never introduced ourselves.
we're
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Oh.
That's the main part. Y'all know that.
Who are we?
We don't know, apparently.
They're not going to be able to put our names down in the history
Yikes.
books if they don't know our names.
Yeah, it's kinda
I guess we should
difficult
start with
part.
that, and then we'll lead back into that. Okay,
Okay.
we'll circle back. We will circle back. I am Cohen Ibarra, but y'all can just call me Cohen. And I'm joined with my secondary guest
Haley Jones. Or you can just call me Haley.
and my occasional guest,
Steven Streetman, and you can call me Steve.
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 Yes.
That's fun.
That is, yeah. You said you wanted to have a fun time. Like that's very fun. Yeah. So what is this podcast? Let's go back to that. What is this podcast? What are we doing?
So, on the Coffee Talk podcast, we cover upcoming events here at our school. We're going to have many guests, and we're going to have lots of fun. This is done through games. We're going to get you guys' opinion on school matters, and likewise.
And I think you're missing some.
You're missing something.
I am.
We will also be doing polls. So either y'all can ask us questions and we will answer them, or we can ask y'all questions and then y'all answer them. So, for example, we could ask y'all what your most embarrassing moment in life was, and you could answer, and then we'll listen to them here live on the podcast. Well, not live, but we will listen to them on the podcast and we will react. Or y'all can ask us questions, and then we will answer them for y'all. So it's a way to keep y'all engaged with us, and we get to know y'all a little bit better. You know, we like to have that comfort. You know, this is a very comfortable zone. Well, let's see. I feel like there's a lot of events coming up, but I can't quite say like what they are. Like I just can't remember.
can
I'm
help you
still
there.
worried. I'm still worried about this history that I need to be more focused on other people's history. You know?
More of the now.
Yeah. So would you mind sharing a couple events coming up?
Absolutely. There's a lot going on in this spring season. Our basketball teams are currently playing in district. That's big.
Amazing.
They were playing games yesterday.
They're
They
in
had-
district?
Huh?
They made it to district?
Oh yeah, they're doing really good this year. Actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Very
they're
nice.
Really good teams, boys and girls.
Huh.
They're doing really good. And then other sports starting:
So-
baseball, softball, tennis,
So I'm sorry.
powerlifting.
I'm sorry. District, that's got to be like pretty advanced, right? Like that's pretty far into the basketball like games, right?
Well, it's the first round, I think.
It's the
Yeah.
first round.
It's what goes off to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Are y'all so
So they're
serious?
just they're just weeding out all the teams, and then they go to the playoffs.
Oh,
So they're in the first round of
okay.
competitions.
Okay, where are they gonna go? Because I know for sure that they're gonna make it past the
Absolutely.
district. Yeah, they got this year. Where do they go after district?
By district.
By district.
Yeah, they'll have the
so
by
so like
district
they're saying
playoffs.
by district. I'm leaving. I'm going to the next one.
By as in 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well,
Okay,
we definitely wish them good luck
we do. Yes.
in those
Absolutely.
games.
And then FFA starting up again, spring semester, all the CDEs, land judging, home site, poultry, vet med, all of those. And I know One Act is starting up. Y'all are in
Yeah,
One
that's
Act.
right.
We are.
Yes.
When is that?
It's gonna be. Let's see.
March, I
It's
believe.
going to be so. We're gonna be performing for the community on the Sunday before March 4th. March 4th is, I believe, a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It's gonna be the Sunday before that, but we'll be going to competition on March 4th and 5th.
Okay, so not too far away.
Yeah, it's
So
actually coming up pretty quick.
definitely come out to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody should.
Buy one act.
And then, of course, UIL is going on right now. So I
Of
know
course,
Steven's in
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Got many events going on right
Are you
now.
winning?
We're preparing.
No.
Preparing to win.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That's right.
Gotta have that confidence.
Yep.
Yep.
And there's the band stuff, the solo events, and the ensemble.
So an
An
ensemble
ensemble?
coming up.
There's a lot of places that y'all can find us. The primary ones that we're gonna be is gonna be YouTube and Spotify. You can watch the video and audio on YouTube under the account Official Coffee Talk Podcast. That's where most of our episodes are gonna be uploaded. Or if you just want to listen to our audio, we have multiple other apps and websites that you can find us, but we don't have a full list of what all those are going to be yet. So on the second installment of the Coffee Talk podcast, we will reinform all of the places you can find us. But like I said, yeah, Spotify, you can just listen to the audio. Now, this is going to be a question that we ask all of our guests that come on our podcast. What's better, coffee or tea? It's a very serious question.
That is a very tough question. Well, oh, he's Steven's double fisting. it.
Amazing.
It's okay.
That's right.
How's the combination?
It worked out quite well. I think I tasted a little bit more of this, though. We should
fine.
totally hold a poll about which is better. Just threw that out there.
Add a cheer. Add a cheer. A cheer.
Add a cheer.
Add a cheer. We're going to do... we didn't even answer the question. We
We just
we
skipped right past
did,
it.
yeah. Which is better, coffee or tea?
I think it all comes down to preference.
Okay,
They
but
both
what do
serve
you-
kind of-
Anything comes
What
down
do
to
you
preference.
think, Steven?
I think tea's better because I just think it tastes better to me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to
That's
get.
very-
I'm trying to
that's
get.
so
I
basic.
know. I know it is,
That's very
but it's
basic.
just.
Add more detail. We're putting you on the spot.
I could say I like coffee better because it has more flavor.
I think tea has more flavor.
I think I can argue against you on that.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I think there's way more variety in tea.
That's great.
Really?
Yeah.
You have green
Do
tea.
you know how many
each
flavors
tea.
of tea you can make?
I don't.
Earl Grey tea.
Ridiculous.
Do you know how many flavors of coffee there are?
I feel like there aren't really that many.
Really?
I have
I have a list on my phone.
I have
Actually,
at
I have
least
I have a
20
list.
flavors of tea
At least 20. Do
right now.
you think you can mix caramel and tea and it tastes good? Caramel?
I think I actually have a tea that's like caramelish.
You have a
flavored.
caramel tea.
I think I do.
Okay, look, I have a list of flavors right now for coffee. Strawberry vanilla, Hawaiian salted caramel, Irish cream, pumpkin pie, French vanilla, s'mores, cookies and cream, raspberry, that's really good, red velvet, caramel mocha, English toffee, peanut butter, white chocolate, butter pecan, peppermint, raspberry white chocolate.
You opened my eyes so much.
All right, and then you could start experimenting, maybe salted caramel green apple. You know, like
Green apple?
candy apples are good. Maybe that would be a good coffee flavor.
But which one is more healthier? Do you suppose?
Neither. They both have caffeine. They both
Well,
have sugar.
well-
You can get uncaffeinated tea.
That's
You
true.
can get uncaffeinated coffee.
Yeah, but what's the point in
No
that?
espresso.
Because when I look at
Exactly.
this,
What's the point in
Exactly.
getting no flavor to be healthier for both?
If you want to be healthier, why are you drinking coffee?
If you want to be
Why are you drinking either in the first place?
yeah, just drink
Water.
water.
I mean, tea is basically water.
So is coffee.
When I look at this, this looks like you took like a cake or something and just
A cake. This is a
liquefied it.
liquid
Liquefied
liquidized
cake.
cake.
You just
Okay. Let me can I enlighten you a little bit?
yes,
Please
sir.
Okay. So we shave ice. So it's that, right? You see what that is? This
Yes,
ice?
I see the ice.
It's just shaved.
But
And that's what gives it its like snowy feel.
So a
interesting.
Yeah, so it becomes a frappuccino. But you can have an iced coffee, so it looks liquidized. So it's literally a liquid, not less of a,
It is a
I guess, solid. Coffee or tea? We still haven't answered the question. We've kind of just been arguing against both
Because it's
sides.
pretty controversial.
It is a very
It is-
controversial.
I don't
hard
think
thing
there's
to
any
answer.
one right answer. If that makes sense.
I think you're right on that.
I think everybody has their own answers.
That was a
on
4
this
out of 10 for me.
question. So
I think it goes to the flavor, right? Because I don't like strawberry vanilla. I thought that was pretty bad. But I could try raspberry tea, and I could like that so much more. So I guess it's just a flavor.
Okay, but here's another question:
Mm-hmm.
hot or cold?
Ooh, that is a good question.
I like hot tea in the morning,
Hot tea in the morning?
but only in the morning.
Only in the morning.
The way
so you
I
would
make
prefer
tea-
it cold in the afternoon.
Any other time of day, I prefer it cold.
They both have their pros and cons, you could say. You can't hear it.
It sounds like sand.
Whoosh, whoosh. Y'all can hear that? I cannot hear. Oh,
I
it
can,
does.
but it sounds like sand though.
Sounds like a maraca. It's just the type.
Only if it
It's
has
just the
ice.
type.
'cause only if it has
Iced
ice,
tea
I
would
agree.
make the exact same noise.
Iced coffee.
I agree.
Iced coffee.
Coffee.
Y'all are already turning me into a tea person. That's not good. This
It
is
only
terrible.
takes one time.
To summarize, coffee.
I'm
Coffee.
gonna have to say tea.
Coffee.
I think you're alone on this one.
2/3 majority takes the lead.
You're not even drinking tea right now. You're drinking lemonade. At least we're man and woman enough to drink coffee.
I thought the red one was coffee.
No.
I mean tea.
no.
Yeah, I
they're
thought
both
the
lemonade.
The red one tastes like tea. That's the problem.
Wait.
I thought you said it was
is-
raspberry tea.
The blue one tastes like
I thought they were both lemonade.
the blue one
What's
tastes
going
like
on here?
lemonade, but the red one tastes like tea.
Have I been duped? Wow. Okay. Well,
That's a wrap.
then
I'm just kidding.
to what's the word? Reiterate.
Reiterate.
Yes.
Reiterate everything we've said. Welcome to Coffee Talk. We're going to be having episodes either every week or every other week, starting from whenever this episode drops. If you're watching this on the day that it came out, it's January 31st right now. I know. Thank you again, Miss Erica Daniels, for putting this entire thing together, and thank you, Dr. Moss, Miss Kincaid, and Miss Johnson, along with the school board.
And
for helping us.
Soulshine Brewery.
And thank you Soulshine Brewer thank you Soulshine Brew and Bakery for sponsoring this episode by donating your delicious teas, coffees, and lemonades. Coffee Talk is a podcast where it's just a very chill and relaxed and safe, comfortable
Setting.
It's a fun
place. Yeah, it's a very fun time. Blue raspberry lemonade, 8 out of 10.
Sorry.
Raspberry tea,
9
out of 10. And then
I think I might have to change the rating. I think that's more of like a 7.
I think I said 6.5 or 7.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we're in agreement. Caramel Frappuccino is 7. Coffee's better than tea. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Well, you'll see us next time. We won't be able to see you. Y'all will either see us or hear us next time. We will not be able to see or hear you.
Should we close with some music?
We have this sound effect on the soundboard that's kind of become a joke here at Coffee Talk Studios. I think this music is copyrighted.
It probably
I
is.
think we will get sued. Can you do the cheer sound effect too? Do the cheer.
No, can you do it at the same time?
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching and or listening. We will see you next time.
Like and subscribe
On Spotify,
on YouTube.
on
Follow.
YouTube.